Right now at 5, cleanup is underway in Spring Grove after a fire gutted a portion of the downtown.
We're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thanks for watching News 8 Now at 5. I'm Amy DuPont. No one was injured in that downtown Spring Grove fire, but it destroyed a hardware store and 6 apartments. The people who lived and worked in those buildings lost everything. News 8 Now's Duas Rar spoke to the Spring Grove fire chief, who says community members are now working together to help those families.
Amy, the True Value hardware store was a long-standing part of Spring Grove's history. Above the hardware store were 6 apartments, and after last night's fire, the building is completely gone. The fire began around 3 Thursday afternoon in one of the apartments. It spread quickly. All 6 apartments and the hardware store were evacuated as fire crews shut down roads, power, and told community members to limit their use of water. 6 additional fire departments were called for mutual aid as the fire burned into the night. Fire crews dealt with limited water supply, dangerous wind chills, and freezing temperatures. Fire Chief Trent Turner says the fire took nearly 9 hours to put out.
It was right about midnight when we finally got it all put out. When the last wall came down, we had to have an excavator come in and pull it because the fire got between the roof layers. There was more than one roof on this building.
6 out of the 7 fire departments spent the night bringing in water from Caledonia and other nearby towns. Turner says it will take several days for the debris to be cleaned up. A fire marshal inspected the area this morning, but because the building was torn down, Turner says it's unlikely they will ever find out what caused that fire. Amy?
All right, thanks, Dua. The Spring Grove City Hall is collecting donations to help the affected families, again, that lost everything in last night's fire. Authorities released the name of the man killed in a Jackson County crash. It happened Thursday afternoon on I-94 near Black River Falls. According to the State Patrol, traffic on the interstate was slow due to another crash. 79-year-old Robert Linehart didn't slow down fast enough. He hit another vehicle and a tractor trailer that was pulled onto the shoulder. Linehart died of his injuries. Alcohol was not a factor. Linehart was from Rosendale, Wisconsin. That is near Fond du Lac. Another cold and very windy day. Let's send it right over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. And Bill, you can see that snow just getting pushed everywhere.
Yeah, definitely a lot of blowing snow, wind speeds upwards of 40, 45, even close to 50 miles per hour at times. And it was cold. My goodness, these are highs today. 1 degree below 0 for you folks in Eau Claire, 0 in Winona and La Crosse, 6 below in Viroqua, and 6 below in Decorah and Preston. Again, those were the high temperatures. Look at the wind chills, though, over the past 24 hours. 45 below in parts of Winona County, 42 below in Preston, 40 below in Eau Claire, and about 34 to 37 below in Eau Claire, here in La Crosse and in Tomah. Oofta, my goodness. And you can see that kind of looks like cloud cover, but a lot of this is just blowing snow up on the ridge tops and the higher terrain. And temperatures are still brutally cold, generally single digits below 0, but wind chill factors anywhere from 18 below in Winona to 35 below in Preston. So make sure you bundle up and dress accordingly if you're going to be out and about tonight. Also, watch those roads. Still windy, areas of blowing snow, lows around 5 below, wind chills as cold as 20 to 35 below. Still some winter weather headlines in play through tomorrow morning. I'll discuss it in detail with my 8-day forecast coming up.
All right. Well, lawmakers stayed in D.C. much longer than they'd hoped as they rushed to pass a $1.7 trillion spending bill. As Deborah Alfarone explains, the bill keeps the government funded through the end of September.
Christmas was on lawmakers' minds as they wrapped up the final bill of the year.
Members have planes to catch, gifts to wrap, toys to assemble, carols to sing, religious services to attend to.
Christmas season is the season of giving. But in Congress, it appears the season of giving will line the pockets of Democrats' special interests and stick the hardworking Americans with the tab.
The House passed a $1.7 trillion spending bill Friday, largely along party lines.
The motion is adopted.
The bill includes more than $770 billion in non-defense programs like health care and education, $858 billion in defense funding, and it also includes $44 billion in aid for Ukraine, which a growing number of House Republicans oppose.
These massive costs are not our responsibility. They're Europe's.
This aid is an investment in the future of democracy and the safety of the free world.
House Republican opposition to the spending bill was so strong that some members threatened not to support any legislation from their colleagues in the Senate if they voted for the bill.
If every Senate Republican did their job, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Despite the threat, 18 Republican senators joined Democrats Thursday in voting for the bill.
Most of what's in here has been put together in a bipartisan fashion.
It's the right thing for the government, the right thing for the nation, I believe.
The bill now heads to President Biden's desk for his signature. Deborah Alfarode, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
The House Select Committee released its 845-page final report on the January 6th insurrection. That report concludes the central cause of January 6th was one man, former President Donald Trump, whom many others followed. Committee members recommended 4 criminal charges be filed against the former president. They also want to prevent anyone involved in the insurrection from running for re-election or serving in elected office again. Mr. Trump maintains he did nothing wrong and has repeatedly called the committee's investigation a witch hunt. Back here at home, Wisconsin Republicans who control the legislature are divided over whether to push for rape and incest abortion exceptions. Democratic Governor Tony Evers is pledging to veto any bill that keeps the state's 173-year-old ban in place. Republican Assembly Speaker Robin Vos told the Associated Press he will push for passage of a bill granting clear exceptions to protect the life and health of the mother and in cases of rape and incest. But Senate Majority Leader Devin Mayhew says he won't bring forward such a bill because it's a tough vote for Republicans to take. While flu season hit harder and faster than normal, flu activity has decreased for the second week in a row. Last week, the CDC data reported roughly 21,000 new hospitalizations. That is down from a high of more than 26,000 2 weeks earlier, the week after Thanksgiving. Respiratory virus activity is still high or very high in nearly every state, and it could get worse with holiday travel and gatherings. The CDC estimates flu deaths this season could top 12,000. Well, research shows the holidays can be hard on your heart. More people have heart attacks around the holidays than any other time of the year. Health experts at Mayo Clinic Health System say many factors play a role. Traveling, dietary changes, cold weather, and respiratory illness can all increase your risk. They say this time of year can also reduce people's willingness to seek medical attention.
It would be a kind of phenomenon where people are thinking that they don't want to bother other people because of the holidays, and so that if they're having symptoms, sometimes that's more minimized.
Experts say you should be mindful of what you're eating over the weekend. Salty foods and alcohol can put additional stress on your heart. A La Crosse community group is raising money to install solar panels at 2 La Crosse schools. Solar on La Crosse Schools launched its Power for Learning campaign earlier this week. That group wants to install the panels at La Crosse Polytechnic and Summit Elementary Schools. Organizers believe the project will help students learn about clean and renewable energy. The project at Summit includes an outdoor solar classroom.
We thought, what a better thing to do than give them an outdoor classroom space that could be shaded and sheltered by solar panels. So it's a place that students can learn and see the solar panels.
The group already added solar energy to 3 other local schools. Still to come, scammers are trying to take advantage of your holiday cheer. The text to ignore after the break.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
At Chevy, the holidays mean going places and doing things you love to do with friends and family. Visit your local Chevy dealer, and when you find your red tag, you find your deal. Then make the most of your time with the people who matter most. Find new moments, find new roads. Find your red tag and get $1,500 total cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $2,500 cash allowance. Visit hometownchevy.com.
Power tools make great Christmas gifts, and Menards carries the best selection. Dremel has the high-quality tools you need to bring your ideas to life. Right now, buy a Dremel 45-piece rotary toolkit and receive a 36-inch flex shaft attachment for free. Tackle tough projects and get the job done with Bosch cordless power tools. Right now, buy any one of these Bosch power tools and receive the Core 18-volt battery and charger starter kit free instantly.
Save big money at Menards.
Hey, you want to join our rewards program? Collect hot dog points to unlock access to our VIP lounge.
That doesn't seem very...
rewarding. With the BMO Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward for every month you save.
Wait, so you're going to reward me for saving my own money?
You got it. A little incentive to help you get into the habit of saving.
That sounds great, but do you have VIPs?
Yeah, absolutely. We call them customers.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Penny,
Yes, Sheldon.
are you familiar with the workings of an internal combustion engine?
No, Sheldon.
There's a problem with your check engine light.
No, it's working just fine.
According to the owner's manual, when your check engine light is illuminated, you should take your car to Sleepy Hollow immediately.
Your home of GM certified parts and service. Sleepy Hollow, your tri-state dealer. We can say that now. Viroqua, Caledonia, and now Cresco, Iowa.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
It's the most wonderful time of the year for thieves to target your identity. Christine Lazar explains how to spot texting scams and how to avoid falling for them.
Well, if you're like me, you're glued to your cell phone this time of year, and it's because you're more likely to be busy and distracted that thieves see the holiday season as a great time to strike. Last holiday season, nearly 75% of Americans were targeted by scams. The text scams that were the most popular last year included delivery scams, prompting victims to click a link to provide personal information or even money so their package can be delivered. Also, fake fraud alerts by thieves posing as your bank. Finally, verification scams, such as asking you to verify your Amazon account so you can continue shopping.
They're really hoping that they're going to catch you off guard and you want to just make that problem go away and you react so quickly. But in reality, once you get those, that's exactly when you need to stop yourself and slow down, because they're really trying to catch you.
So how can you protect yourself? Well, always validate a message that's asking for money or your personal information. Go directly to the source. Also, never click a link in a text. It opens you up to phishing. What do you do if you've already messed up and you fell for a scam? Well, change all your passwords. Next, alert companies to put a freeze on your credit. And if you downloaded any software, delete it right away. In Los Angeles, I'm Christine Lazar, CBS News.
Coming up, the weather is complicating holiday travel for millions of Americans. A South Carolina couple was lucky enough to make it home to the cooler region, but not without challenges.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. Still strong winds tonight and tomorrow, bitterly cold as well. I'll have the details coming up next.
Selling your car yourself can take weeks. Selling to an online reseller takes days. Selling your car to Dahl Auto takes 30 minutes. Bring your title and keys and leave with a check. Dahl Auto, simple.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors has been selling, servicing, and installing garage doors since 1964 and believe garage doors should be exceptional quality and craftsmanship. We guarantee to help you select a door to fit all of your needs. We offer a large stock inventory of CHI overhead doors, including residential, commercial, rolling steel, and high-speed doors. Visit our website and design the door of your dreams with CHI Door Visions. Get your free quote today.
It's the New Year's sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. A sale packed with incredible markdowns on our entire stock. You'll save on the finest selection of quality furniture in southern Minnesota from Daniels Amish, Smith Brothers, Eckerness, and Flex Steel. The New Year's sale at Drury's. It's the perfect time to save on quality furniture at affordable prices. Plus, there's even 36-month special financing with a qualifying purchase. Great prices and 36-month special financing. The New Year's sale at Drury's in Fountain.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks.
Health experts are reminding everyone traveling this weekend to make time for safety. Every holiday season, there's a spike in vehicle crashes and deaths. Mayo Clinic experts say they treat up to 5 times more injuries and deaths than a normal weekday. Doctors want everyone to not drink and drive and to always buckle up.
Seatbelts save lives. They reduce your risk of dying by about 50% in major car accidents.
And if you're in the driver's seat, put away your phone. Distracted driving can easily cause a crash. AAA is once again activating its Tow to Go program. It provides impaired drivers a free ride and a tow to somewhere safe within 10 miles. Now, the service is available to both members and non-members. It's free and confidential. The service runs through the morning of January 2nd, but this is supposed to be a program that's used as a last resort. AAA recommends choosing a designated driver before you go out drinking. Well, right now, flying isn't any less challenging. Thousands of flights are canceled, forcing many Americans to stay home and celebrate the holidays alone. This South Carolina couple lucked out, but barely. After flight delays, train cancellations, and hotel stays, they finally made it to La Crosse to visit family. Their trip should have only taken 5 to 6 hours, but because of the weather, their travel day was 24 hours long. As soon as they stepped off their bus at the La Crosse Amtrak station, boy, they could tell they were not in South Carolina anymore.
When we got to La Crosse, we stepped on the bus and we're like, oh my gosh. It was in the negatives, and we have never felt weather like that. It was crazy.
We all went running for
we
the
went
train
running
station.
for inside.
The nearest building.
Mandy and Eric are supposed to catch a train on Christmas Day, but they say they won't be too disappointed if that train is canceled, because that means they will get some extra time with their family, as long as they're inside, right? Well, it is going to be bitterly cold for the next couple of days. Bill Grall is tracking it all.
Yeah, and we are not alone. Again, I showed this last night, but basically the eastern half of the nation under some sort of either winter weather headline or wind chill headline. And again, the worst of the weather is from the Dakotas right through the Midwest and into the Great Lakes. And that includes blizzard warnings still in play west of the river, winter weather advisories, a couple winter storm warnings, and of course the wind chill advisories in effect as well. So here's the breakdown locally. That blizzard warning has been dropped for areas east of the river. Now a winter weather advisory. Blizzard warnings continue, though, for areas west of the river, and these are in effect through 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Wind gusts 30 to 45 miles per hour still, maybe some higher gusts to the west. Still a lot of blowing snow, reduced visibility, especially to the west, and wind chills as cold as 20 to 35 below. So cold, but not quite as cold as last night. Now, road conditions, either slippery stretches or snow or ice covered all across the Badger State and most of southeastern Minnesota, northeastern Iowa. The problems are from about Interstate 35 and west. Lots of reds and purples here. Travel not advised and or roads closed. In fact, Interstate 90 last night was closed from Albert Lee to the west all the way to Rapid City. They tried to open it for a time earlier today, only lasted a couple of hours before it had to be shut down again. Here's why. Visibility is less than a mile in Rochester, Mankato, and Mason City. And again, that's all from just blowing snow. So that's why we've seen kind of that haze across the region today with the blowing snow. Very little in the way of cloud cover. Again, our high today, 0. Our low this morning, 11 below. 30 and 15 are the averages, and no rain or snow today. 1 below right now. Feels like 21 below, though. Winds gusting to 24 miles per hour in the Cross, and it feels like 22 below with your 1 below in Eau Claire. Winds there gusting to 31 miles per hour. So it is cold. Single digits on either side of 0 right now. 1 below in the Cross and Eau Claire, 5 below in Viroqua, 6 below in Decorah, 7 below in Preston. Northwesterly winds howling 10 to 20, even 30 miles per hour, gusting 40+ miles per hour, especially in the open areas of southeastern Minnesota and northeastern Iowa. And that's where the coldest wind chills are, around 35 below in those areas. The rest of us generally in the 20s to around 30 below. So this low pressure system is slowly, and I mean slowly, inching its way to the north and east. It's centered right about there, but again, very strong winds behind the low and in advance of this ridge to kind of get that squeeze play going on. And then also monitoring this little guy, a little clipper system that could bring some light snow around here Christmas Day night. So that would be Sunday night. So Sky Tracker showing snow showers continue to pivot around that strong area of low pressure. Main impacts locally. Those strong northwest winds continue tonight, even through most of tomorrow. They finally start to die down a little bit as we head into Christmas Sunday. And here comes that little clipper system by Sunday night or even Sunday evening. Chance for some light snow showers, and those should taper early on Monday morning. So for tonight, 5 below, bitterly cold, still windy with areas of blowing snow. Wind chills as cold as 20 to 35 below. Tomorrow, 6 above is all. Still windy, still wind chills 15 to 30 below, and still some patchy blowing snow as well. And then looking ahead, Christmas Day, cold, a high of 8, but not quite as windy. That chance of snow Sunday night into early Monday. Might see an inch or 2 out of that. That's the way it's looking right now. Then we do warm next week. In fact, mid-30s by Wednesday, but with those warmer temperatures comes plenty of cloud cover, even some light rain and snow chances Thursday, Friday, and New Year's Eve day next Saturday, a week from Saturday.
Oh, wow. All righty. It's been very cold, Bill. I'm glad we work inside.
Yeah, and it's one of those patterns where if you're out and about, you do things very quickly to get out of the elements.
Exactly. All right, thanks, Bill. Not everyone so lucky. When we come back, reporters are often called upon to brave the sub-zero temperatures. An Iowa sports reporter didn't sign up for it, and now he's going viral.
Continual growth brings new opportunities at the Board Store Home Improvements. Now hiring carpenters, window and door installers, floor or tile installers. Apply today.
This is our community. And while the present moment may feel unpredictable, we are here to help you stay focused on the future. So stay safe, stay strong, and stay confident with Gillespie and Associates.
The gift of relaxation and pampering is the perfect gift to give this holiday season. It is the Sue Colvey's experience, the gift your special someone is really hoping for, and the gift she really deserves. Order your gift cards online today at SueColveys.com or pick them up at Sue Colvey's Salon and Day Spa, because she deserves the very best.
At Jolivet Family Farms, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Fraser for Christmas trees, wreaths, garlands, bows, fruit and gift baskets, gift cards, buy fresh, buy local. Concord grapes, cheeses, organic eggs, cranberries, honey, jams, syrup, pancake mixes, meats, pizzas, specialty chocolates, Wisconsin beer and wines, salsas. Dazzling crafts and decor items. Take home some pies, cookies, bars and breads from our homemade bakery. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Ram Tough. It's perfect for us at Pischke Motors. We've got some pretty tough customers.
Get in on the big finish of 2022 with Pischke and Ram. Now through January 3rd, a new Ram Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 comes with up to $8,000 off with discount and rebates. Plus, get great financing with no payments for 90 days. Stop by in West Salem or La Crosse and test drive one today.
Ram and Pischke Motors, getting the job done.
Retirement is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make, so you need to get it right. At Gillespie & Associates, we'll design a plan so you can retire on your terms. I'm Private Wealth Advisor Tim Gillespie, and I'm here to help.
favorites from holidays past and present next ET.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Reporting outside in the cold is something all reporters have to do. It is not fun, but most of us don't complain, at least not on air. Iowa sports reporter Mark Woodley is the exception. Because all of his sporting events were canceled, his boss asked him to help the morning news team and report live outside in the blizzard. Mark did not hold back. He told everyone watching exactly what he thought about this news reporter's rite of passage.
Go stand out in the wind and the snow and the cold and tell other people not to do the same.
Mark, how you feeling out there?
Again, the same way I felt about 8 minutes ago when you asked me that same question. You know, I'm used to these evening shows that are only 30 minutes long, and generally on those shows
Crying laughing because reporters have that same discussion all the time. So this clip is going viral online. Now Mark didn't get in trouble with his bosses, but something much worse might have happened. Viewers loved it. So he may end up outside reporting in the cold again. Maybe we can get Rob Schiff to join him. You know, he's behind me over here. He's not even listening. Rob, I'm volunteering you for outdoor reporting. He's ignoring me. We'll be right back.
Pilgrims was great. When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, they united around me from HR down to the people on the floor. They helped me get through the rough times. Pilgrims is not just a job, it's a career path.
I have something for you.
I have something for you too.
Just announced in time for the holiday. Get 1.9% APR for 5 years on all 2022 GMC Sierra Light Duty Crew Cab models. Visit your local dealer today.
Hey, it's Brody from Great River Harley-Davidson. 2022 was a great riding season, and all of us here at Great River want to say thank you. To all the riders who stopped by this year to check out an event, grab a shirt, or ride home on a new Harley, we want to say thank you and look forward to seeing you in the new year.
I love helping people get into a new home, whether it's a first home, moving to the area, or a forever home. I'm here to help from start to finish.
They actually worked with us with our existing home and selling that and getting us into a retirement home. They've given us all different options, what to go with and what is the best for us financially.
And they're so wonderful for working with us and figuring out what we needed to do and how fast we could do it.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Start the new year off right during the final days of the Ford Shine Bright sales event. Don't miss your chance to choose from a great selection of new Ford vehicles in stock and ready for delivery. Or place a custom order, lock in your rate, and you're protected. Plus, new inventory is still arriving daily, so you could drive one home today. Now, during the final days of the Ford Shine Bright sales event, get $1,500 open bonus cash on most Ford vehicles, only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Working Pilgrims has been working super nice, very convenient for me and my family. Especially on this job, I have a CDL driver license. Pilgrims is more than a job, it's a career path.
Again, it feels like teens, 20s, even low to mid 30s below zero, so bundle up if you're going to be out and about. Wind chills overnight 20 to 35 below. Still windy, still areas of blowing snow, lows in the single digits below zero, and still cold right through the Christmas weekend. 6 tomorrow, still quite windy. That's why it's an alert day. Cold for Christmas Day, a high of 8. Chance for some light snow on Sunday night.
All right. Thank you, Bill. Thanks so much for joining us. Stay warm out there. We'll see you at 6.